Good evening, folks. Dr. Freedom here with you. Time for some Doctor Who news from in and around the universe that may or may not astound you, confound you, overwhelm you, and make you want to go, oh my God, life is good. Oh, yeah. Oh, Dr. Freedom, give me some more of that stuff. Now, somebody, like that, and I'm not, yeah, I'm just saying, sent me a link to a video. And I'm saying, don't, I'm saying not, don't send it. I'm saying, look, I love watching this stuff. So, feel free to keep sending me info, all that. But a video, the guy did a 5 hour long podcast, apparently, about why he hates the current run of Doctor Who. And I'm like, and they accuse me of being in an echo chamber. I'm not kidding. 5 hours. And no, I didn't listen to any of it because I'm like, I listened to like maybe 10 minutes to get the gist of it. He goes, yeah, you can tell by just the very first few minutes exactly where they're going. Now, here's the thing. Series 11 and 12 were not perfect. No, they weren't. But then again, there's been no series that has been perfect. There's been, you have your occasional flubs. You have your occasional shows that look good on script, but then you stuck them in front of a camera and they what the heck. It happens all the time in television. Just, sorry, I had a weird couple of days. It's just amazing. Now, apparently, yeah, as we all know, yeah, things are still going on. As I hear more about the whole John Barrowman, Noel Clarke thing, I'll keep you updated, but so far I've not seen anything new about it. That's going to be the topic of our first article there, Who's Books. Let's run on over there. Let's bring it up. Well, it's already up on the screen. Okay. Whittaker and Doctor Who eligible for the NTA Awards. Now, I'm going to read you from this here because DWP and they did a really good job just summarizing it. All right. So Doctor Who, Jodie Whittaker, David Tennant, Billy Piper, Jenna Coleman, Bradley Walsh, and John Bishop are currently all eligible for awards. Now, let's run through this on their article over here on Cultbox. Okay, here we go. Okay, Series 12 is eligible in returning drama category. Jodie Whittaker is eligible in drama performance. Also eligible, and this is why I don't think she's going to get it, because I'm not going to say it. I'm not hating on Jodie. I'm just telling you, look, here's the competition, which is scarily by another doctor. Because guess who else is in there? David Tennant for his performances in Deaths and Deadwater Fell. Billy Piper's up for I Hate Susie. Jenna Coleman's up for The Serpent. And we all know those names. We all know who they are. Bradley Walsh is eligible for in the presenter category for, how many TV programs is this guy tied into? I'm not kidding. This guy never stops moving. It's like, okay. All right. John Bishop's program, John Bishop's Great Whale Rescue, is eligible for the authored documentary category. Now, viewers, you have until 11 p.m. to Friday, the 4th of June, which is next week. Not this Friday, next Friday, to go out and vote for your favorites. The NTAs will be broadcast on ITV on Tuesday, 9th of September, at this year from the O2 in London. So, wait a minute. How did I go to some lady barefoot in a car? Oh, I don't know. Kind of doesn't really tie together, does it? It's like Doctor Who and lady barefoot in a car. How does that work? Okay, why Doctor Who director Nida Manzoor was nervous about the iconic Joe Martin episode, and it was pinch me moments constantly. Now let's just hop right on here. Okay, the Holby City actress's Doctor Who debut was a big deal, especially as she was the first person of color to play the titular Time Lord, so it's highly understandable that director Nida Manzoor had a lot of nerves when it came to filming it. Now, this is what she told Digital Spy. She quote, "It was so exciting to be part of that piece of casting and to have the honor to direct an actor with the kind of caliber and breadth and of ability that has Joe and Jodie together. I always felt like I was in some kind of dream. It was pinch me moments constantly." He goes, Chris Gibnall's a very generous showrunner. I was able to discuss with him the costume. What do we want her to wear? The aesthetic. What does her TARDIS look like? We had different lighting options. What about her skin tones, her costume? Well, you brought that up twice. We were really trying to think carefully about how we could really make her look just so badass. Is she badass? Does she look cool? What is she wearing? These things are just so important. I was really lucky with that, actually, because it has so many shifts for both those doctors. And then she goes on a little bit more, beyond that. So, kind of nice to hear, that the director had such a great time and really appreciated, such an iconic episode. Because, all right, remember one of the first people, and I know I sound repetitive but I want to beat this into people's heads, kind of like you're getting punched by, the Incredible Hulk until it leaves a dent and it stays. Well, maybe he's punching the Iron Man. I don't know. That's horrible. That's Marvel. Whole other thing. But the thing I want to grind into people's heads, back when they first announced, like Jodie Whittaker and Chibnall and all that, one of the first people to go AWOL, hop over the fence, he was out there going, Doctor Who, it's dead, rest in peace, all that stuff. And then next thing you know, he watches Fugitive of the Jadoon, and he loved the episode. Even went out on Twitter and blasted it out there. And I'm blanking on his name. Why? I don't know. It's maybe because I'm turning the big 5-0 in about a week. No, I agree with Who's books, though. Given the lineup, it's between her and Tennant. And Tennant's got a couple different projects. And from what I heard about Deaths being such a good, piece of, such a great piece of film, I haven't had a chance to watch it myself. I kind of agree, that, it's going to be a hard sell for, Whittaker to land best drama or best performance. Okay. It'll hit me in about a half an hour when it's no longer relevant. All right, here we go. Doctor Magazine, issue number 565 will be out tomorrow. And you're going to learn a whole lot of things, like the story behind the discovery of season 24's previously unseen footage, interview with Kate Estelle, who shares her memories of producer John Nathan Turner, and a whole list of other goodies right there. It'll be out it's on sale from panini.co.uk and W.H. Smith from Thursday, tomorrow, which is the 27th. It'll be priced £5.99, and there'll be a digital edition from Pocket Mags, priced £4.99. But also, from what I'm hearing, though, nobody's gotten their preview copy today. The folks, usually the subscribers and all that, they get it like a day early or so is what I mean. Nobody's gotten their early release yet from what I've been seeing. At least that's what DWPN noticed. So maybe someone got quirky with the mail. Hey, it happens. It's Royal Mail. What do you expect? I've been hearing jokes about Royal Mail now for going on a couple of years. Oh, thank you, Ian Levine. I don't know why I blanked on his name. I know who Ian Levine is. If it wasn't for Ian Levine, really, I'm not kidding. We would not have gotten. Just to give you an example, one of the episodes, one of the serials, was literally on its way to the incinerator, and Ian Levine stopped it, and I believe that was The Dead Planet and all the ones that came right after it. The first serial we had with the Daleks. If it hadn't been for Ian Levine, that would have been permanently lost, probably. Gone forever. Not to mention all the other things that he found and brought back to light. So, when a guy like this was a guy who is die-hard, saying, no way in hell, I'm done, it's over, shoot me now. Doctor Who, rest in peace, 63, 2017. Yeah, Shada. I love that animated remake. Anybody check that out? Where they animated in the bits? I thought that was really well done. Also enjoyed the Tom Baker version of Shada, where it was just him narrating in the parts. I had a copy of that here somewhere for a while. I had that, I think, on VHS. Okay, so Doctor Who's at the NTAs, if you want to go vote for it. Like I said, links to the videos will be down there in the description box. Matter of fact, it's one of the things I love about this software. Before I even go live, I can put the stuff in the description box. So that way it's already there. I don't have to go back and edit it in or anything. I've been using this OBS software. I'm really enjoying it. It makes things really, really easy, especially I've been getting far, far better, streaming quality, at least for YouTube, than I normally would just going, straight raw through YouTube. Oh, well. So, folks, that's all I had for you for tonight. Yes, I'm not dead. Matter of fact, I just checked over on the Doctor Who news page. They haven't put up an article since the 18th. And I was feeling bad because I hadn't put any videos out recently either. And it's like, um, oh yeah, trust me, I'm still upset because I believe Peter Capaldi, just for his performance in Zygon Inversion alone, just that one performance alone, not talking about all the monumental other stuff he did, just that one speech should have been nominated. And I still can't believe it wasn't. Because to this day, I can watch people, and I every now and then I tell you, I go out and I watch reaction videos. And to this day, people are in tears by the time he's done with that war speech in Zygon Inversion. And then we're talking, it's even I still get a little tear in my eye just watching it. And that was so brilliantly performed. Yeah, he didn't get one nomination. I still can't believe that either. Yeah, like I said, though, I'll be shocked. Yeah, like I said, and I'll really be. I'll be shocked and surprised if Doctor Who, Jodie does beat out David Tennant. Because he is a real force of nature, especially when it comes to acting and the stuff he does. And like I said, I've heard really positive things about Death, which was the movie he did. I've been meaning to sit down and watch it. I just said weirdness going on. I should have, with all the time I've had. Heck, I've been laid off since April 9th for crying out loud. Yeah, well, like I said, don't worry, I'm not destitute or anything. Just, like I said, you've all heard about the chip factory in China burned down, and that's where a lot of that's coming from right now. Ugh. Yeah, I love Peter Capaldi. Like I said, I don't like to rank doctors. I really don't, but like I said, I just love Peter. Matt did some amazing. David Tennant, like I said, they've all, in my eyes, done, great things. So I don't like to rate one doctor over the other. I really don't. That's why I can't stand when they keep having these same old, contests or polls. It's like, when things are getting to be a bit slow in the doctor community, when all the stinking polls start going up, which companion is the best? Which doctor do you feel is the best? Oh, gosh. And those start going up all over Facebook like mad. Well, folks, I just meant to drop in here and give you a little bit of news. So please take care of yourselves and each other. By the way, yeah, me and the wife, we went out. We've been vaccinated now. We got the one shot, vax. So, yeah, they had them right here at one of our local big stores, Myers. So we went in there one morning and got that done. And I didn't really have any side effects from it, I gotta say. My arm was a bit sore right here for like all of 15, 20 minutes. Then, boom, by the rest of the day, I was pretty much fine. So, yeah, it wasn't that bad. I was kind of worried because I've had like flu shots in the past, and every time I, have the flu shot, I'd get the flu. So that's why I was a little nervous about having the COVID shot done. But it's done. Hey, I'm just glad we went out there and got it done. Well, everyone, please take care of yourselves and each other. Yes, COVID is still out there. Hopefully, we're getting a little bit more past it now as time progresses. And, pretty soon, maybe someday we'll all sit back, look back on COVID and go, that was funny. Despite the fact, we have lost quite a few people, but we'll look back on it and say, hey, look, we looked, we learned, we did the best we could. People came together. People had to stay apart and come together. So it was kind of a weird era for us. So take care of yourselves. Have a great night.